It's always a good idea to check on your student visa how many hours of work you have been allocated. It's always a good place to start to see how many hours during the week you are available to work and how many hours you're available to study. And your availability will also shift. I think that when it gets closer to semester and you've got assignments and exams coming up, then you would probably taking less hours at work and focusing more on your papers and completing the exams and the projects. And the reason why you came to New Zealand is to study. So it would make sense to focus a little bit more on studying on the hectic weeks and less on working. And that's a balance that you will create eventually as you move through the process of as an international student. A couple things that I want to say that I have noticed with other international students who have which cause some failures to them. So these are some pitfalls that you can avoid, and this is based on other international students that I have seen through who have gone through this process and then eventually had to go back or start again their journey. The first one is not taking your studies seriously. The contract that you signed with Immigration New Zealand was that you would study the whole course, you will complete your projects, do your attendance on time, and if you don't keep up to this promise, then that could cause quite a lot of issues. I also know, for example, if you come for a master's degree, then there's a certain CGPA grade that you need to achieve to call it a master's degree. If you score slightly less than then it becomes a postgraduate diploma. So be mindful of that. Find out what the CGPA scores that you need to do to qualify for the qualification that you came for in New Zealand right from the get-go, and focus on studying. Work is just there to support you while you are studying in New Zealand. It's not everything, because then you have come on the wrong visa if that's everything. Student visa, if that's the student visa is your goal, then you need to complete the requirements of student visa. The second one is picking up any cash jobs. Now in New Zealand, finding cash jobs is slightly limited as compared to Australia from what I know, but if Immigration New Zealand finds out that you're doing cash jobs, it will get tricky. It will get tricky. So under table jobs, cash jobs is not gonna set you in the right foot if you get caught, for sure, and it's gonna affect all your future visas as well. Back in 2018, I was allocated 20 hours, but I think this has gone up in November 2025. It's gone up to 25 hours during the semesters, but outside the semester during the break, I could work full time. If there is a consistent pattern of you coming up and exceeding your work hours, then you will receive a notification, you will receive an email, and that just is unnecessary. That doesn't paint you in the right light.